Number 1, we have how many ounces of pure nickel must be added to 150 ounces of alloy, 70% pure to make an alloy which is 80% pure. So let X be the ounce of pure nickel. So we have here the equation of X plus 150 ounce quantity of 70% equals to 85% quantity of X plus 150. So to solve this, we have to put the percent into decimal point. So we have here the 0.7, and then the 85% we have 0.85 as 0.85. So the next thing you need to do is to multiply or distribute the 0.85 to the other side. So we have 0.85x, and then let's multiply the 0.85 to 150, so we have 127.5. And then the other side we have x plus 150. Let's multiply the 150 to 0.7, so we have positive 105. Just copy the x. So after that, what you need to do is to transpose the like term. So the 0.85, let's transpose it to the other side, so we have negative 0.85x, and then to the other side, so we have positive 105. Let's transpose it to the other side, so we have negative 105. So let's subtract the x to 0.85x, so we have 0.15x, and then the other side we have 22.5. To solve the x, we need to multiply by itself, so we have here the 0.5 x over 0.5, and then let's put the 0.5 to the other side, so we have, let's cancel this out, so we have x equals to 150 ounce. After we get the x, which is 150 ounce, we need to change the x here and here into 150. So we have 150 plus 150 is equals quantity of 0.7, and we have here the 0.85 quantity of 150 plus 150. Let's add the 150, so we have 300. So after that, we need to multiply the 150 to 0.5, so we have 0.7, so we have 105. And let's solve this one, so we have 255, and then let's multiply the 0.85 to 300, so we have 255. So the answer is 255. We have how many pounds of cream containing 12% butterfat must be added to 1,800 pounds of milk containing 2% butterfat to obtain milk having 3% butterfat. So let X be the pounds of cream. So our equation is X quantity of 12% plus 1,800 pounds quantity of 2% equals to 3% quantity of X plus 1,800 pounds. So let's change the percent into decimal point. So we have 0.12, and then the 2% we have 0.02, and then the 3% we have 0.03. And then the next thing you need to do is to multiply the percent into quantity. So we have here the 0.03 times x is equals to 0.3, and then let's multiply the 0.03 to 1,800 pounds, so we have 54. And then to the other side we have the x. Let's multiply the x to 0.12, so we have 0.12x plus, let's multiply the 1,800 pounds to 0.02, so we have 36. And the next thing you need to do is to transpose the like terms. So we have 0.12x, and the positive, let's turn it into negative, so we have 0.03x, and then equals to, just copy the 54 and let's transpose the positive 35 to other side, so we have negative 36. Let's subtract the 0.12x and 0.03x, so we have 0.09x. And then let's subtract the 54 minus 36, so we have 18. To solve the x, we need to solve, divide it by side by 0.09 to cancel out, so we have 0.09x minus 0.09. Let's cancel this out, so we have x and 18 divide 0.09, so we have 200 pounds. So let's do the checking. So we need to substitute the 200 pounds to x, so we have 200 pounds ounce. Let's turn the percent into decimal points, so we have plus 0.02, 0.03, 200 plus. After that, we need to multiply the 200 to 0.12, which is 24 plus, let's multiply the 180 to 0.012, so we have 36 equals, copy the 0.03, then let's add this, so we have 200, 2000. So after that, we need to solve this, so we have 60, and let's multiply the 0.03 to 2000, so we have 60, so the answer is 60 over 60. We have here the how much water must be added to 200 gallons of mixture, which is 80% alcohol, to reduce it to a 75% mixture. So let x water must be added. So the first thing we need to do is to get the percentage of water. So we have here the 100% of alcohol, to reduce the 80% of alcohol. So we have here the 20% of water. Then let's solve this 75% of alcohol. So we have 25% of water. After we get the percent of water, we have to solve the gallon. So we have, our equation is x plus 200 gallon, quantity of 20% of water, and equals to 25% quantity of x plus 200. So let's turn the percent into decimal points. So we have 0.20, 0.25. Let's copy the quantity of x plus 200. So after that, we have to multiply the 0.5 to x, the quantity of x plus 200. So we have 0.25x plus, let's multiply the 0.25, so we have 200, so we have 50. And then to the left side, so we have 200, let's multiply it, it's to 0.20 or 0.2. So we have here the 40, let's copy the x plus. So after that, we have to move the like term, so let's copy the x. Let's turn the positive 0.25 into negative, so we have 0.25x. And let's transpose the positive 40 to the right side, so let's just copy the positive 50 minus 40, and let's subtract the x, so we have 0.75x equals to 10. Let's divide each side with 0.075. Let's cancel this out, and our answer is 13.33. So after we get the x, we need to do the checking. So our equation is x plus 200. Let's multiply the 200 gallon to the other side, so we have 40. And then let's distribute the 0.5 to quantity of x plus 200, so we have 200 ay 13. Tangina. In number 4, we have 10 years ago, a man was 3 times as old as his son. In 6 more years, he will be twice as old as his son. How old are they? So we have here the table of the name, the past, present, and the future of a man and a son. And our equation for the past, we have x minus 10 for the man, and for the son, we have 3 quantity of y minus 10, and for the present, we have x for the man and y for the son, and for the future of a man, we have x plus 6 and 2 quantity of y plus 6 for the son. First, we need to solve the past. So we have here the x minus 10 equals to 3 quantity of y minus 10. Let's multiply the 3 minus the 3 into quantity 3. So we have 3y. And let's times the 3 to negative 10. So we have 30. Just copy the x minus 10. And then let's transpose the negative 10 to the other side. So let's just copy the x and just copy the 3y and copy the negative 30, and let's transpose the negative 10, so we have positive 10. And let's subtract or add, so we have here the x equals to 3y minus 20. So that's the equation 1. So we have to solve the equation 2, which is the future. So we have here the equation of x plus 6 equals to 2 quantity of y plus 6. Let's distribute the 2, so we have here the 2y plus 12. And then, let's just copy the x and transpose the positive 6 to the other side. So, x is equals to copy the 2y plus copy the 12. And let's turn it into negative. So, we have negative 6. So, x is equals to 2y quad positive 6. So, that's the equation 2. So, after we get the equation 1 and equation 2, we have to solve or substitute. Let's distribute. So we have here the equation 1, which is the 3y minus 20, and equation 2, which is the 2y plus 6. Let's transpose the like terms. We have the 3y minus 2y, and then the 6 plus 20. So let's subtract this. So we have y is equals to 26. That's for the sun's age. So let's combine the past and the future. So we have here the x minus 10 plus x plus 6 and equals to 3 quantity of y minus 10 plus 2 quantity of y plus 6. Let's change the x into 26. So we have here the y into 26. So we have here the x minus 10 plus x plus 6. Let's change the y to 26. So we have here 26 minus 10. And then we have here the quantity of 2, quantity of 26 plus 6. Let's minus this and add this. So we have here the 16 and 32. After we we subtract and add, let's multiply it into 3. So we have 3 times 16. So we have here 48. And then let's multiply the 2 to 32. So we have 64. After we get that, we have to add this where we have 112, and let's combine like terms. So we have 2x minus 4. Let's transpose the negative 4 to the other side. So we have positive 112 positive 4. Let's add them. So we have, let's copy the 2x equals to 116, and let's divide it by 2. So to get the x, so 2, 2. So cancel this out. So we have x equals to, let's divide the 116 to 2. So we have 53. That's the father's age. 5, we have here the in 2 years a boy will be 3/4 as old as his sister, and 2 years ago he was 2/3 as old as his sister as she. How old are they? So we have here in 2 years, which is the equation is x plus 2 minus 3/4 quantity of y plus 2. So let's multiply the 3/4 to, or let's distribute the 3/4 to y plus 2. So we have 3y plus 6 over 4. So let's just copy the x plus 2. So after that, we need to transpose the positive to the other side. So we have copy the x is equals to 3y plus 6 over 4 minus 2. So let's multiply this. So x minus So x is equals to 3y plus 6 minus 8. So let's subtract this one. So we have 2. So x is equals to 3y minus 2 over 6. So that's the equation 1. So let's solve for 2 years ago. So our equation is x minus 2 equals 2/3 quantity of y minus 2. Let's multiply the 2/3 to quantity of y minus 2. So we have 2y minus 4 over 3. Let's transpose the negative 2 to the other side. So we have x is equals to 2y minus 4 over 3 plus 2. So let's multiply this. So we have x is equals to 2y minus 4 plus 6. Let's subtract this one. So we have 2. So the answer is x is equals to 2y plus 2 over 3. So that's the equation 2. So let's move on. So we have here the x plus 2 plus x minus 2 equals 3/4 quantity of y plus 2 plus 2/3 quantity of y minus 2. So let's change the y into 14. So first we need to cancel this out because of like terms. So we have here the 2 plus x is equals to 2x. So let's change the y into 14. So we have 3/4 quantity of 14 plus 2 plus 2/3 quantity of 14 minus 2. So let's add this. So we have 16. And let's subtract this. So we have 12. Then let's multiply the 3/4 to 16. So we have 48 over 4. And let's multiply the 2/3 to 12. So we have 24 over 3. So the next thing you need to do is to divide them. So we have 48 over 4. So equals to 12, and 24 divide 3. So we have 8. Let's add this one. So we have 20 and just copy the 2x. So to solve for the x, let's cancel this out. So we have x equals to 20 divided 2, so equals to 10. So this is the boy's age. Number 6, we have the sum of Kim's and Kevin's age is 18. In 3 years, Kim will be twice as old as Kevin. What are their age now? So we have here the x plus y equals 18. So that's the equation 1. And in 3 years, we have x plus 3 equals to 2 quantity of y plus 3. So let's distribute the 2 to y plus 3. So we have 2y plus 6, and just copy the x plus 3. And then need to do is to transpose the positive 3 to the other side. So we have x equals to 2y plus 6 minus 3. Let's subtract the positive 6 to negative 3. So we have x is equals to 2y plus 3. That's the equation 2. So to solve the y, let's do the substitution. So x plus y equals 18. Let's substitute the x, which is 2y plus 3 equals plus y equals 18. Let's multiply the 2y plus y equals to 3y, and then let's transpose the 3 to the other side. So we have copy the 18 minus 3, copy the 3y, let's subtract this, so we have 15. To solve the y, we have to divide each side by 3. So let's cancel this out. So our answer is y is equals to 5. So this Kevin's age. After we get the Kevin's age, let's change the y into 5. So our equation is x plus y equals 18. X. Let's change the y into 5. And let's transpose the 5 to the other side. So we have 18 minus 5. So x is equals to 13. That is Kim's age. Here, so number 7. Paula is now 18 years old. In his collegio, Monica is 14 years old. How many years was Paula? Twice as old as Monica. So we have here that x is equals to Paula and let y equals to Monica. And we have a table that represent the present and the past. So x is Paula, so I have 18. And then we have the past, which is 18 minus x, and the y, which is Monica, and the present. The age of Monica and the past is twice the quantity of 4 minus x. So let's solve for the x. For the past, we have 18 equals to quantity of 14 minus x. Let's distribute the 2 to 14, quantity of 14 minus 8, so we have 28 x, 28 minus 2x. Let's copy. Then let's transpose the like sign, so we have here the 2x minus x and 28 minus 18, so x equals to 10. The checking, so we have here the 18 minus x equals to 2 quantity of 14 minus x. Let's change x into 10, so we have 18 minus 10 equals to 2 quantity of 4 minus 10. So let's subtract the 14 minus 10, so we have 4, and let's minus the 18 minus 10, so we have 8. Let's multiply the 2 quantity of 4, so we have 8. So the answer is 8 equals 8. Number 10. At what time between 8 and 9 o'clock will the minute hand coincide with the hour hand? So our formula is 2 over 11 theta. Where did it came from? It came from the angle of travel of minutes hand. So let's disregard the hour hand. So the first thing we need to do is to get the theta. So we have 8 o'clock. So we need to solve the 8 o'clock. So every hour we have 30 degrees. So let's solve it. Let's multiply it by 8. So we have 8 multiplied by 30. So we have 240 degrees. After we get the 240 degree, let's multiply it to 2 over 11 times 240. So with the use of scientific calculators, it equals to 43.663. So let's use the R. So we have 8R 43.63 seconds. We have, at what time after 12 noon will the hour hand and minute hand of the clock first an angle of 120 degree. So we have here the formula of 2 over 11 theta, and it came from the angle of travel of minute hand. So we have here the illustration of the clock and the hour hand and minute hand directed to 12 noon. So we have the equation of 120 degrees. So let's replace the theta into 120 degree. So let's multiply the 2 over 11 to 120 degree. So we have, so when solving this, we have to use the scientific calculator. So we can solve so it is, the answer is 21.81. So let's add the 12.21 in 81 seconds. So that's the answer. At number 12, we have, at what time after 3 o'clock will the hands of the clock be together for the second time? So let's correct this. This is the first time. So we have the illustration of 3 o'clock. So we have 3 times the angle of 30 degrees, so it's equals to 90 degrees. So let's multiply it to the angle of minutes. So we have here 2 over 11 times 90 degrees. So we have the answer of 16.36. Let's turn it into hours. So we have 3 hours of 16 seconds and 16 minutes and 33 seconds. So that's the final. In trigonometry, we have here the illustration of the cliff, wherein in the top we have the flagpole, which is equals to 50 feet, and we have the angle here, the 35 degree and the 40 degree. And let's solve for y and x. So let y equals to height of the cliff. So our equation is tan 35 degree equals to y over x, and that's equation 1. And for equation 2, we have tan 40 degree equals y plus 50 feet over x. So we'll have the initial value of x, which is x equals to y over tan 35 degree. So let's move to substitution, which is we use the tan 40 degree equals y plus 50 feet, and substitute the x, which is the y over tan 35 degree. Let's transpose the y over tan to the other side. So we have tan 40 degree multiplied by y over tan 35 degree equals to y plus 50 feet. So let's multiply it. So we got the 1.20y over y plus 150 feet. So after that, let's transpose the y to the other side. So we have 1.20y minus y. So we have here 0.20y equals 50 feet. So to get the y, let's divide it both side by 0.20. So let's cancel this out. So we have y, and let's divide the 50 feet to 0.20. So we got 250. We have 2 points A and B 180 feet apart lie on the same side of the tower on a hill and in a horizontal line passing directly under the tower. The angle of elevation of the top and bottom of the tower view from B are 42 degree and 34 degree respectively, and at A, the angle of elevation of the bottom is 10 degree. Find the height of the tower. So we have here the illustration of the tower and the hill. So let x be the distance from tower to hill, and let y be the height of the hill. Let h be the height of the tower. So our first equation is tan 34 degree equals y over x. In equation 2, we have tan 42 degree equals y plus height over x. And our equation 3, we have tan 10 degree equals y over 180 feet plus x. So our equation 4, we have y equals tan 34 times x. So we have here let's do the substitution of tan degree equals tan 34 degree times x over 180 feet plus x. So let's transpose the 180 feet plus x to the other side. So we have quantity of tan 10 degree times 180 feet plus x equals tan 34 degree times x. So let's multiply the tan 10 degree to the 180 feet plus x. So we have here the 31.74 feet plus, let's multiply the tan 10 degree to x. So we have 0.18 x equals to, let's multiply tan 34 degree to x. So we have 0.67 x. After that, we need to transpose the 0.18x to the other side. So we have here the 0.67x minus 0.18x, and let's just copy the 31.74 feet. So after that, we need to subtract the 0.67x to 0.18x. So we have 0.49. And let's just bring down the 31.74 feet. So to get the x, we need to multiply each side by 0.47 as 0.49. So let's cancel this out. So the given will be is x, and after that we need to divide the 31.74 feet to 0.49. So we have 64.78 feet. After that, after we get this x, we need to substitute the x. So we have y equals tan 34 degree times x. So let's substitute the x into 64.78 and multiply it by tan 34 degrees. So our y is 43.69 feet. After that, let's substitute the x and y into equation number 2. So our tan 42 degree equals y plus height over x tan 42 degree. Let's substitute the dy, which is 43.69 feet, and let's just copy the height, and over the x, which is 64.78 feet. After that, let's transpose the 64.78 feet to tan. So we have tan 42 degree, quantity of 64.78 feet, and equals to 43.69 feet plus height. So after that, let's multiply the tan 42 degree to 64.78 feet. So we have 58.33 feet equals to 43. Let's just copy the 43.69 feet and the height. So we have here. After that, after we copy the 43 and the y and the height, let's transpose the 43.69 feet to the other side and subtract it. Let's just copy the h and subtract the 58.33 feet minus 43.69. So we have here the height is 1464 feet. So number 4, we have along one bank of the river with parallel banks, a surveyor lay off a baseline AB 60 feet long from each line. An object C of the opposite bank is sighted. The angles which the lines of the sight make with the baseline are 62 degree 5.3 and 81 degree 34.7 respectively. Find the width of the river. So we have here the illustration of the river bank. So we have here the width of 60 feet and the angle 81.34.7 and the 62 degree 5.3. So first we need to let y be the width of the river. So let's convert the a into decimal. So we have angle A equals to 62 degree 5.3. So it equals 62 degree plus 5.3 over 60. Let's multiply the 60 degree to 60. So we have here the 3,720 addition to 5.3 over 60. So let's add these ones. So the answer is 3,725.3 divided by 60. So the angle A is equals to 62.09 degree. After that, we need to convert the angle B. So convert angle B into decimal. So we have angle B equals 81 degree 34.7. Next is 81 degree addition to 34.7 over 60 minutes. So let's multiply the 81 degree to 60. So we have 4,860 multiplied to add to 34.7 over 60. So our answer is angle B is equals to 81.58. After we get the angle A and angle B, let's move on to the equation. So we have here the tan 62.09 degree equals to y over 600 feet minus x. That's the equation 1. And the equation 2, we have tan 81.58 degree equals to y over x. So our initial value, we have y equals tan 81.58 degree multiplied to x. Let's do the substitution. So we have here the 62 62 tan 62.09 equals to y over 60 feet minus x. Let's transpose the 60 feet minus x to the other side. So we have here the close and open parentheses of tan 62.09 degree and the quantity of 600 feet minus x equals to y, which is the tan 81.58 degree times 2x. So first we need to multiply this. So we have 66.76x, and let's distribute the tan 62.09 to 600 feet minus x. So we have here the 1132.72 feet minus tan 62.09 degree multiplied to negative x. So we have 1.89x. After that, we need to transpose the 1.89x to the other side. So we have, let's change the sign into addition. So we have 6.76x plus 1.89. So we have 8.65x. Let's just bring down the 1132.72. So to cancel this out, let's just copy the 8.65x. So let's cancel this out. So we have x, and let's divide the 1132.72 to 8.65. So the answer is 130.95. So after that, we need to substitute. So we have tan 81.85 58 equals to y x. So we got the y and the x. So we have tan 81.58 equals to y, which is the tan 81.58 degree in the x, which is 130.80. Let's multiply the tan 81.58 to 130.80 feet. So we have y is equals to 883.64. Number 5, we have two boundary lines of a piece of a property intersect at an angle of 85 degrees. It is desired to cut off a triangular portion of the property, which will be 1 acre, which is 43,560 square feet, an area by means of a straight fence. If the fence begins at point on one boundary 250 feet from the corner of the property, and none of the straight lines to the other boundary, what angle does it make with the boundary lines, and how long it is? So we have here the illustration of the boundary of lines. So we have the 250 feet and 85 and the angle of A, which is 85 degree, and let's find the height and the theta. So first we need to do is we have here the area, which is equals to 43,560 feet squared. So let's solve for the height. So our given formula is area equals 1 half base times height. So let's substitute the 43,560 and let's copy the base, which is 250 feet, and the height and the 1 half. So the 1 half of the 250 is 125. Let's just copy the height. To cancel this out, we need to put the 125 to below. So cancel, we have h, and let's divide the 43,560 to 125. So our answer is height is equals to 348.48 feet. After we get the height, let's move to sin. So our solution is sin 85 degree sine 85 degree equals to height, which is 348.48 feet over base. Let's transpose the base. So we have here the 348.48 feet over sin 85. So our base is equals to 349.81 feet. So let's move on to cosine law. Our formula is a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. So let's do the substitution. So we have here the area, the a squared equals to base, which is 348.44 squared, plus the c, which is 250 squared, and we have the, let's just copy 2 and substitute the b. So we have 348.48 and 210 cosine a. After that, let's multiply the 348.44 to itself. So we have 122,367.84 plus, let's multiply by itself the 250. So we have 62,62,500, and let's multiply 348.44 to 2. So we have 300. So multiply the 2 to 344 and multiply this. So we have 15,248.98. So let's add and subtract these three. So our answer is 169,622 23.02. So to get the area, let's square root each other to cancel out the squared. So cancel out, we have a, and the square root of 169,623.02 is 411.85 feet. Let's move on to sin law. Sin b over b and equals to sin a over a. The sin theta over 348.48 equals to sin 85 degree over 411.85. Sin theta is equals to sin 85 over 411.85. Let's transpose the b. So we have here the 348.44. So the answer is, let's just copy the sin theta. So equals to 0.85. Let's transpose the sin. So we have theta is equals to sin negative 1 times 0.85. So our theta is equals to 58.21 degree. Let's solve for b. So b is equals to 18 minus 85 minus theta. So b is equals to 180 minus 85.58.21. So our b is equals to 36.79. Number 6, we have the side of a triangle glass flat are 47.5, 64.5, and 85 feet respectively. So find the minimum radius of action of an automatic lunch sprinkler which will water all parts of the lot simultaneously. So we have here the illustration of the sprinkler. So we have the 47.5 feet, the 64.5 feet, and the 85 feet. So we have, so first we need to solve the semi-perimeter. So our equation for semi-perimeter is S equals A plus B plus C divided by 2. So let's substitute A, B, and C. So semi-perimeter is equals to 47.5 plus 64.5 plus 85. So divide 2. So our semi-perimeter is 98.5. So let's move on to next. So we use the Heron's formula, which is area equals to square root of semi-perimeter, quantity of semi-perimeter, minus A, quantity of semi-perimeter, minus B, quantity of semi-perimeter minus C. Let's substitute the semi-perimeter and the A, B, plus C. So we have the square root of 98.5, quantity of 98.5 minus 47 minus 5, and quantity of 98.5 minus 64.5, and the quantity minus 98.5 minus 85. So after that, we got the answer, which is 1518.48 feet squared. So after we get the area, we need to find the radius. So our equation is area over semi-perimeter. So let's substitute the area and the semi-perimeter. Radius is equals to 1,518.48 feet squared over 98.5 feet. Let's cancel out the feet to get the feet. So let's divide the 1,518.48 to 98.5. So our answer is 15.42 feet.